this is gonna hurt. Not too bad. What's up, everybody? We'll get started in just a couple of minutes. Let a few more people come in. I've tagged everybody. What's up, Scott? Trying to retrade the Saints. Work a double trade. Whoops. Oh, this thing. Oh, gotcha. All right. If no further trades, I saw the Seahawks for the Raiders. I got that one marked down. If I missed anything, I'll catch them on the back end or when y'all just holler at me. Tonight, a little Legacy 4 boxer. This is round 3. Thinking about doing a PYT next. Trying to decide. We have at least a little bit of score coming. I think we have 1 or 2 boxes in select draft. So I may put up a poll. And then we got Chrome Baseball with 7 teams left, I think. So y'all check that out. All right, let's get started. Good luck, everybody. Legacy's been a nice, low price point, fun break. It's nice to finally have some products that don't break the bank for everybody. Of course, 22. Jake Hayner, there you go. Of course, 22 NT comes out next week, I think. So back to the product that breaks the bank. I doubt we'll break any of that, but you never know. We don't tend to do a ton of the high end stuff, but every once in a while we'll sneak in. I think we got 22 NT and Flawless left, and then we'll be done with the 2022 stuff. Both. All right, you got it. Figure maybe one, but you want both for me to make me work some magic. All right, here we go. First up, how about a Jahmyr Gibbs under the light silver? Going to the Lions. Not numbered. That is Brian Branch, Smith and Jigba. I always think it's cool to see Smith and Jigba in the baseball too, his brother. All right, we have a Jonathan Taylor, orange mini, the Colts. Youngblood rip, that'll be cool. You would rip it? I've never gotten to rip one. I've actually never ripped one. That's numbered to 125 on the Taylor. I've never ripped I actually own 2 Ginter rip cards, a Deion Sanders and a Jose Ramirez, but I've never ripped a. That's a thick penny sleeve. I wonder if I got some of the wrong ones. Hold on one second. Let's flip this over. I gotta get some mini top loaders in. What do you have in there, Scott? A little Nigerian Nightmare again. There's a Bryce Young rookie from my man Joe, who let me pick a spot, and I got him a good one. And another Bryce Young. This one numbered to 249. A little orange prized prospects. It's all right. That's not bad. Yeah, I guess if the rip card is a quote unquote lesser name, then ripping it's probably not a bad proposition. Heck, people still buy the ripped rip cards sometimes, so there's still a market for those. Got a Joe Burrow under the lights, chromium. Now that we've got 3 full, we'll get these sorted up and shipped out hopefully Saturday. Head your way. Yeah, I think that one's a no-brainer. I agree. We have a green. In fact, we may have a rip card coming up. I can't tell what that is. Mean Joe Green, number 2/100. Going to the Steelers. Speaking of Steelers. Big Ben. Parliament. Something. I think we do have a rip card coming up. All right, I think it's right here. This is the back. So, how about an Aaron Rodgers rip? Or Dare to Tear, I guess as they're called. That one is 10 of 65. There we go. It's like it was almost like we projected one to come. And that's a Packer. Aaron Rodgers rip card. Top loader might be a little big, but we'll put it in there for now. Who had the Packers today? Going to Joe. There you go, Joe. Mr. Wallace. I wonder if they put like better stuff in the better players. That'd be interesting. Yeah. On the fence for rip. I don't know. If I was gonna rip, I'd want to rip it myself. I wouldn't want me to rip it, but I'll do it. But Joe would have to give me the green light. Wish there were autos in there, not just minis. Mini autos. We've got CJ Stroud. Eat some beans and let it rip. Let's see if I can make my chat. There we go. My camera a little further away to catch my face. There's a Stroud rookie chromium. Porter. And a mini bronze. Like Dalvin Cook. Number to 75. It is to the Vikings. Curious to see where he ends up. Assume he has not signed yet. A little rip, peer pressure. I do like to top load all the minis. It's easier to handle them. Marvin Mims. My eyes are bothered so much. Orange to 199. Javonte Williams. Broncos. I've had chronic dry eye problems. It got me on steroids and drops, and my vision's still. Oh, interesting. Yeah, that's not very high. My vision still like fluctuates all the time. Like tonight, it's bad. All day, it was pretty good. Hidden Hooker. Another CJ Stroud. And a Will Levis. Or no, excuse me, Jared Hall. That one throws me off. Looks like Kentucky at first. So what do y'all think? Y'all want a Legacy standalone PYT next? I think I have one box, at least one box of score coming, and one box of draft picks left. I need to check. I think they're at Paul's house, but that would be interesting if they put bigger mini, bigger name rips. So we all rip the lower, lesser names, if you will, and then we get lesser minis. I wonder if, like you said, ripping a Mahomes got him a 1-on-1. Tua and Marino. High score. Score will make you high. Sorting it. I really don't mind opening score. I do like it, but man, what do we got here? How about a Vinny Testaverde for the Cowboys? Huh. Not the team I would have expected. Little relic auto of Vinny T. Number 21/100. I felt the thick card thinking we had an RPA coming. Who had them Cowboys? I saw somebody was trying to trade them. Go to Joseph. There you go. You're right, Scott. Yeah, I didn't expect Cowboys. When I saw the Cowboy auto, I was thinking Aikman at first. I was thinking quarterback, vet. I knew it wasn't Dak, obviously. But to the Cowboys and Mr. Blanchard, Vinny Testaverde. First auto of the break. Good looking on the chrome. Still working on getting my, I know y'all hear me say this a lot. Still working on getting my brake pad kind of set up well. And we have I don't know what color that is, almost like copper. Josh Downs going to the Colts, 38 of 50. There's orange, bronze, and then I think this is a third color. It might be red, but it looks kind of a copper. Yeah, you could see something like Jerry Rice in the Seahawks uni. Speaking of Seahawks, Warren Moon. Yellow, Justin Jefferson. Number 2, 150, going to the Vikings. There was a product a couple years ago that had a lot of vets like that, and they were all in weird uniforms. Now I can't for the life of me remember what it was. Joe Willie on the Jets. Tanner McKee. Another Bryce Young. Should have one more auto, right? Or does our rip take the place of a hit? Try not to give away any points. Oh, there's our auto right there. Let's hold that. Our auto is Darnell Washington. Y'all remind me who drafted. Oh, there it is. The Steelers. Darnell Washington to the Steelers. Do they need another tight end in Detroit or Pittsburgh? Maybe they did. He's a big dude. Darnell Washington to the Steelers. Going to. Really should have put Bryce. Really should have put my list in order. Bryce Young, Bryce King. And end of box 1. Not a bad box. Darnell. He could be good. He's a really big guy, tall. He's like the kind of guy that might be injury prone given his height and stuff. Send one message. Legacy of Legacy. Oh, right on top. How about a green Jim Kelly to the Bills, number to 100. I can do that. In fact, speaking of personals, I was thinking about tossing up a Raz for a box. Just winner gets a box shipped. In fact, I may do that after this break. But yeah, if anybody's interested in any personal boxes of Legacy, y'all hit me up and I'll give you a price. We've got a good bet. So Jigba and a Jalen Carter silver under the lights. Onto the Eagles. It is nice that they have the Pro logo on some of them for us to have bad memories. You know, for the price point, it's not a bad rip. Another Bryce Young rookie. And a mini of Paris Johnson. Uh-oh, somebody's going to have to help me with Paris. I know he was drafted pretty early, but I don't remember where. Paris Johnson silver mini. Not numbered. Probably. I don't remember what it was at this point last year. Probably is, I would think. If not, it's still dropping a little bit, I'm sure, on the open market. Given the big boys don't have autos, that's going to hurt it. The big rookies, I should say. Uh-oh. We got a hit coming up. And another Dare to Tear. This is Ray Lewis to the Ravens. How about two Dare to Tears in the same box? This one, oh, there it is numbered 50 of 65. On that bottom, it's kind of hard to see. Rip. Who has the Ravens? Do you have the Ravens, Scott? I don't even know how to rip them. They're like a pull tab or something. Can't believe we had two in the same. Oh, a second box. Sorry, not the same box. I'm gonna put. Oh, we'll leave Aaron Rodgers up there. Ravens. Going to Curtis. There you go, Curtis. Interesting. This is a Flowers Chrome. I don't bet Curtis isn't watching live. He might be. So I will say, if it's any indication, both of these boxes were on the bottom of the case. So I'm wondering if all the Dare to Tears are always at the bottom of the case. Don't know that for a fact, but I was at the bottom row of the case when I pulled these out. Will Levis, bronze. The Titans, numbered like 19 of 75. Like in the same box, Scott, or just in the same case. So we've got two legends so far, or two vets so far, active and retired. Yeah, I'd probably rip Ray. It's a tongue teaser, tongue twister. And another vet auto. How about LeGarrette Blount going to the Pats? Not numbered on the LeGarrette. Those are really sharp design cards. I really like that design. Gridiron Greats, LeGarrette Blount to the Patriots. So we got Vinny Testaverde, Garrett Blount, and one rookie. Same case, gotcha. New England going to Mr. Nighthawk, Jordan Mountcastle. Ah, my bad. That was a pretty weak Nighthawk. Josh Allen, bronze. The lights, numbered to 100 for the Bills. Okay, we have another one coming. Is there always two per case? Is that right? It is funny that I pulled these off the bottom, and they were both at the bottom. And I know it sounds like Mike's came late in his case too, so I wonder if they're just always on the bottom of the case, or if that's just a coincidence. Nice to see a 1 of 1 of the other kind. But we've got 6 boxes left in this case. We did sell 6 to someone. We've done 3 rounds of 4 boxers. That's 18. We got 6 left. And then we've got a fresh case. So I've got 30 more boxes of Legacy if we want to do something. At least as of right now. I enjoy Legacy for the price point, and then the variety makes it fun to me. With score coming out, it might lose a little bit of luster. Pulled 4 in his case? Okay, so maybe more. Maybe more. I know he pulled 2 in one break, I think. But I wasn't sure when that was. The legends are really fun in this product. There's Paris. It is Hendon Hooker. I have an RPA coming up of Aiden O'Connell going to the Raiders. It's the trade. One of the traded teams, Aiden O'Connell. Numbered to 249? 249, yep, should have known that. So Aiden O'Connell, which was in the trade between the Saints and the Raiders. So that goes to Bryce now, is that right? Oh wow, yeah. He told me he pulled 2 in a 4 boxer, but I didn't know who they were. What are these cards? Are twisted yellow to Sean Watson to 150. I like the paper parallels in this set. Yellows, the orange, some different paper colors that you might see in Topps products, but you don't see in Panini products very often. You have Saints, that's right. So you traded Bryce, the Raiders, right? Hyatt and A-Chain. I'm just happy we haven't had any points yet. 1, because they sneak up on me, and 2, we'd rather have autos. Calvin Ridley in the double zero, or in the single 0. Red, Jason Taylor to 299. Fish. No, I pulled Aiden O'Connell for the Raiders. The other part of the trade, the other half of the one he traded. Never know. Hayner may get a chance to play. I don't trust Carr not to get hurt. I don't know. The NFC South is a wide open division. I mean, I'm obviously a Falcons fan, so I'm biased and think they're going to have a good year, but it really could go. I mean, I don't think the Bucs are going to compete, but outside of that, it could really go any way. Jameer Gibbs. Man, these are flipped around, drive me nuts. Orange, Michael Pittman to 199. Colts. Yeah, that did not work out in the trade, but never know. Maybe a lot of times when guys trade, sometimes it works out both ways and we pull something for both of them, so maybe that'll be the case tonight. And a Chromium, Zach Evans. Halfway home. 2-day tears and no points. I think that's a moral victory. Sliced my hand from here to here. You can almost see it through there. Yes, it was the day before yesterday doing some yard work. And it hurts. Man. I'm not even sure exactly how I did it. I have a really steep hill in my backyard, and I was mowing down the hill, which I know is a no-no, but I got tired of going side by side. I slipped, and I didn't want to let go of the mower, so it didn't roll down and bang into the fence. And I don't know if I laid my left hand down. Scratched on cut it on a rock or something, or if I held on to it and it pinched it on the island. Either way, I had a big gash in my meat of my hand. the meat part of my hand. Get cuts. It didn't bleed very much. It's not very deep, but still, it hurts like the Dickens. The Dickens. Where's old Mariota these days? We got something thick. Do we have another one? We have another Dare to Tear. How about Zach Evans Dare to Tear? All right, y'all remind me. This one's a college, so y'all have to remind me who Zach Evans is on. There's your rookie Dare to Tear, numbered 7 of 65. So we're 3 for 3 on Dare to Tear. Zach Evans. This is a tear party, which makes I'm really wondering if it's the bottom boxes. Rams. There you go, Chad. I like Zach Evans. He was a good player in college. Get some more stands out. Put our Dare to Tears up. Dare to Tear. You get a Dare to Tear. You get a Dare to Tear. You get a Dare to Tear. Rip it. All right, hold on. We'll rip it at the end. I don't know how to rip it, so y'all have to guide me through it. I'll rip it at the end. Austin Eckler. Orange. Dontavian Wicks to 125. Rip it. Rip it. What's up, Jimmy? Jimmy in the house. Jimmy, I know you're a big baseball guy, an Angels guy. Do you collect football at all? I don't think can't remember if you've been in a football or basketball break with us or not. I need to specialize. They're too much. Yellow, Thurman Thomas to 150. Go with a nice Jim Kelly from earlier. Josh Downs. We'll rip it at the end. Let's get through these 2 boxes first. That was a piece of wrapper. I saw something shiny. I was like, what is that? Gotcha. Yeah, I'm mostly baseball myself, but I tend to dabble too much in other sports and non-sports and everything else. There's a Will Levis. We have an auto of Dalton Kincaid. I believe he's a Bill. Bill's having a nice little break. Number 250, 14 of 50 on the Dalton Kincaid. I'm going to call that copper, although I don't know if that's right. Now you want to Bennett? Lakers for basketball. Gotcha. So you're an LA guy. LA through and through. That's all right. I'm a Falcons, Braves, Hawks fan. Wish we get another hockey team. We had the Flames from when I was really young, like little. Chris Godwin to 199, and then the Thrashers for a hot minute. Love going to hockey games. We have a little independent league hockey team here, minor league team that in our little town that we go watch. But other than that, I miss professional hockey. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, that would have been a good era to collect in. That one felt thick, but I got this one. We have an RPA. We have a thin auto in this box so far. Somebody send me a video on how to rip a Dare to Tear card. So I don't look like a fool. 5 teams left. Awesome. We'll be able to break that tomorrow. I want to break that one, so I'm going to go over to Paul's tomorrow and get the case. And then we'll break it tomorrow night. I want to break some chrome. I haven't broken any. Well, I opened a couple boxes at the show, but haven't done a break yet. Got Brian Branch chrome. I don't have the case with me, or I'd break it tonight. Orange Afro Man. Drew Pearson to 249. Nothing thick in this stack. Gotta be careful. We do have points. I don't want to give them away. Our breaks of this have been feast or famine. Our first one was really good. Our second one was not great. Tanner McKee, silver. That's crazy. It's sometimes I just never know what comps are real and what are not, and that I think that causes some of the problem. But you would think if several have sold for that, 2,000 would be a steal. I wish I could afford it. It was funny when before he passed away. Who we got here? Aaron Donald, mini for the Rams. I was actually looking at Kobe Bryant autos. I had saved some on my watch list on eBay, and then I got the news that he passed away, and I actually hit buy on a couple of them. Both guys canceled, but I was so mad because it's one of those guys I just wanted the auto of. Okay, cool. I'll watch it before we break this one again. Prize prospects Will Levis, but never pulled the trigger on it, and then of course he passed away. People canceled the sale. They shot through the roof. Yeah, I would hold out. Sad. It's not to be an ass, but sadly he will not be signing anymore. How about Marvin Mims to the Broncos, numbered to 100 on the Under the Lights auto. So what's everybody's thoughts on Legacy so far? Obviously y'all like it. You're still breaking it, but just in general, I think it's a fun bang for your buck product. I haven't watched these select draft picks yet. I would like to get in some breaks of that. To 299, Aaron Donald to the Rams. It's funny. I have a PSA. I have a BGS 9.5 Tiger Woods rookie that used to be a PSA 10. But this was years ago, and I only collected BGS at the time. And at the time, a BGS 9.5 and a 10 were pretty much comparable. And I only collected BGS at the time. So I still got it crossed over. Now I wish I had left it in the PSA slab. It's a quad 9.5, so it could cross over. Bryce Young. Yeah, I would like to have one in a 10. It's another auto. So 2018 at the National in CJ Stroud in Cleveland. I had a chance to buy a Tiger Woods auto for like $300 because that was at the time after his mess. His cards were down in value, and I passed. Another story of where I wish I had pulled the trigger. Tons of points in select. Yuck. All right, final box. Then we do get to rip Chad's Zach Evans. I'm so tired. See, I love the subgrades too. Have y'all, and this is not well, I guess it's kind of a sales pitch. I haven't used them yet, but I'm going to. Have y'all looked at tag grading? I met them at the National and was very, very impressed. Their slabs are outstanding. The amount of data, so there's a QR code on the outside of the slab. And when you scan it, there's like page after page after page. It gives you every single detail about why it graded. There's high resolution. It's completely AI graded. There's high resolution scans of the surface. There's all four corners on both sides are scored. They have subgrades. I don't know if they're on the slab, but you obviously can see when you scan it. Very, very, very impressed with tag grading. So I'm going to send in some cards to them. And then if we've never been a group subber for anyone, and I don't know if they do group subs, but if the customer service and everything is as good as everything else I've seen. That may be one that I personally look into group subbing for, because I was thoroughly impressed with their slabs, and more than their slabs, the way they grade. Parker Washington for the Jaguars to 199. Yeah, that 2018. I mean, just think that was 18 too. I could have bought Otani's and Acuna's, and of course, I don't know if some of those Otani rookie products may not have been out at that point yet, but um, there were some deals to be had. I'll tell you what, compared to now, Griffey, Mike Trout. I mean, it was. I mean, well enough before the boom, even that prices were just nuts cheap. I have a mini of Travis Kelce to 75. These are not made for guys with bad eyes like me, I'll tell you that. I saw him pull that. That's awesome. I know. Now they're not. They're not even that expensive. I saw some this weekend, but definitely not. Yeah, not as good as they were when they were $5 a box. I've got a 9.5 BGS of his rookie, and then I've got a 9.5 BGS of that same set, but a preview rookie, like a prototype promo. That's the only two Tiger cards I have in my collection, I think. Silver Jahmyr Gibbs. Well, we're due for some points, so I'm trying to be careful. I hope not, but we haven't had any yet tonight. Who's that? Devontae Adams. Blue to 50. Josh Jacobs. Still holding out. He is 36 of 50. Oh, we got an RPA coming up. I may have given it away. It's sitting on top of that stack behind the. And our RPA to the Ravens. Zay Flowers. Not a bad one for the Ravens. Oh, those are the crazy ones. You get authentic and stuff for $40. Oh, golf stuff has gotten so high. And I mean, crazy stuff about golf stuff is even the brand new products that Upper Deck's doing are so expensive. And you don't see much. That's one thing at the National. You do not see any NASCAR. I mean, NASCAR is non-existent. You're talking thousands of tables, and I might have seen 10 NASCAR cards in the whole show. And then golf. Golf wasn't much. It was a little more plentiful than NASCAR, but not really. Not much. It was crazy. That's our first Bijan we've seen, I think. Oh, we got one of the glittery cards coming up. Those are sharp. Call it the Bass Boat parallel of Trenton Thompson. Didn't we say he was a Raven too? Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. Camera doesn't do these justice. Not numbered, Trenton Thompson. Those are sharp. More MMA cards than NASCAR. More MMA and wrestling cards than NASCAR and Will Levis. And golf. Still not obviously as prevalent as, baseball was number one by far. Then football, and there wasn't, I'll be honest, basketball. I think because basketball's down, a lot of people are just holding it, aren't selling it. There was older basketball, but not a lot of ultra modern basketball. Is that right on Simpson Ravens? Yeah, we would get Trenton Simpson, but we did get one of those cool cards. Yeah, UFC was represented pretty well. There was one guy that had a table, and it's like all he had was UFC, and it was almost all like kabooms and things like that. It was pretty cool. All right, last half box. Hoping for another auto and not points. Then we'll rip Zach Evans. And then we'll do a recap. Ravens, okay. I remembered one. Mini of Buda Baker. Well, not a guy I expected on a mini. Number to 50 to the Cardinals. Buda. Hurry up. The anticipation's killing you. Tanner McKee. Almost done. Almost done. Jameer Gibbs. Silver Cam Smith. Trying not to give away any points if we have them. Red. Joey Porter to the Steelers to $2.99. That's funny. That would be classic. Go lay down. Art, can you come take Winnie downstairs? And I think this is our auto right here. It is. That is Rashee Rice. Going to the Chiefs, number to 100. So no points tonight and 3 rip. Can you take Winnie downstairs for me? You come creep up behind me and scare my guys? Come here, I want to see what you look like. Mm-hmm. Come look over my shoulder. You're not showing up. Oh, you're over there. You gotta come on this side, maybe. No? I don't know. It's not picking you up for some reason. Rashee Rice to 100. Yep. Almost rip time. See if we got anything here at the end. Got a CJ Stroud and a Jaren Hall to round us out. All right. Let me watch this video real quick to see how to rip, and then we're going to rip it. This one. Like there's a little tear right down the middle. I probably can pop it with my razor blade. We may not even need. There we go. Oh, it didn't tear. Hold on. There we go. See something shiny in there. Well, it's not a rookie. But inside Zach Evans. Well, it's stuck. There we go. Is a DeAndre Hopkins mini. So that, yeah, it did. It popped. When you pop that little edge, it pops right out. A DeAndre Hopkins, numbered 2 of 10. So this does not go to the Cardinals. This goes to Chad. I'm here for the rip because it was in his Zach Evans, which went to the Rams. So I popped my cherry, if you will. First time I've ever ripped a Dare to Tear or any type of rip cards. That was pretty fun. Thank you, Chad, for letting me pop that for you. Not the right side of penny sleeve. These are thick sleeves. I'll be darned. Hold on one second. Let me get a thin sleeve for that one, and we'll do a recap. I'm really starting to think. I wonder if the bigger cards have the bigger prizes in them, bigger names. But yeah, that popped out really easy. It was a little bit like when they glued it down, it was a little bit under the edge, so it was a little bit hard to get out, but otherwise not too bad. So that goes with. We'll seal Zach back up. Never know who might pay $1 or $2 for a ripped Zach Evans. Weirder things have been purchased. All right, let us do a recap. Anything number to 10 is pretty nice. Better than Zach Evans, right? All right, let's see. We did have no points tonight, which is a plus. These are our base rookies of note. So we got those sleeved up. We won't flip through all those. But we had one of the shiny Sparkle Trenton Simpson to the Ravens. I'll call that the Bass Boat parallel. $2.99. We had Joey Porter, Steelers. We had Dak Prescott, Aaron Donald, and Jason Taylor. To $2.49, we had Drew Pearson and a nice Bryce Young. To $1.99, we had Parker Washington, Jaguars, Chris Godwin, Michael Pittman, and Javonte Williams. To $1.50, Yellows, Terminator to the Bills, Deshaun Watson, and Justin Jefferson. I like you're right, Scott. Light razor blade, because if you go right down the middle with it, you can scratch the card. You just pop it at the top. Oh wait, those are autos. You don't want those yet. To 100, we had Josh Allen, Bills, Jim Kelly, and Mean Joe Green. To 50, we had Josh Jacobs and Josh Downs. Josh Downs is the Colts. Our minis, we had Buda Baker to 50, Travis Kelce to 75, Aaron Donald, not numbered, Dontavian Wicks to 125, Will Levis to 75, he's Titans, Paris Johnson, not numbered, Dalvin Cook to 75, and Jonathan Taylor to 125. Autographs, then we'll do our Dare to Tear trio. We had 3 Dare to Tears in our first 3 boxes. First up, we had Rashee Rice to the Chiefs to 100. We had an RPA of Zay Flowers to the Ravens. Ravens had a good break to 249. We had Marvin Mims, Broncos to 100. We had Dalton Kincaid to the Bills. Bills had a good break to 50. We had Aiden O'Connell. I feel like he's a reincarnation of David Carr to 279. We had a LeGarrette Blount, non-numbered, to the Patriots. We had Darnell Washington to the Steelers. That one is not numbered. And the weird one here, the cool one, Vinny Testaverde to the Cowboys. The little relic auto, numbered to 100. Then we had, believe it or not, 3 Dare to Tears tonight. And our first 3 boxes each had one. We had number to 65, Aaron Rodgers to the Packers. Number to 65, Ray Lewis to the Ravens. And then we had Zach Evans to the Rams, which Chad graciously let us rip. And inside was D-Hop, number to 10. So just to clarify, 2 of 10 D-Hop goes to the Rams because he was inside the Zach Evans Dare to Tear. That'll do it. I don't have to random any points, so that's a plus. Be on the lookout. I may put up a poll about the next football break. I personally wouldn't mind doing some more standalone legacy. I don't mind pricing out a PYT if we want to go that direction, though. But I may put up a poll just to see what the public wants. I'm going to go through my stash, too. I don't think I have outside of some 2022 Mosaic T-Mall. I don't know if I have any other 2022 football left, but I'll dig around and see what I've got. As always, gentlemen, we greatly appreciate y'all helping us fill these breaks. Hope y'all have a great night, and we'll catch you guys next time. Thanks, guys.